Hello and welcome to Euro Truck Simulator 2 with me, Kevin Sawyer. Hope you guys and girls are well and enjoying your day, whatever you're up to. Right, you join me here. I'm back in the old Scania here. And as you can see, I've kitted it out in the Pink Ribbon DLC pack. The DLC for the truck skins is purchasable from the from the Steam Workshop. The trailer skins, I believe, are free at the moment, but don't quote me on that. Now, this event is kind of close to my heart. I'm going to go into that once I go and pick up the job. I've made a few changes, and inside the cab I've got the female companion to keep me company. I made a few little changes on the dashboard there. Update: the Cecil mod now is available on the mod hub. Not the mod hub, sorry, the Steam Workshop.
Left turn.
Might have to turn his voice down a bit, it's a bit loud. Let's do that now, quickly. Options. As you can tell, I've also got the Yoda, I should say, mod from the Steam HUD as well. But his voice is a bit on the loud side. Let's go down to voice recognition. No, there's no adjustability. Oh, voice recognition volume, yeah, is a bit loud, so I'm going to turn it down to about there. About halfway, see how that is. It was blaring in my ear, so it's probably blaring in your ears. I apologise about that in the first place. But what was I saying? Hope you guys, that's a bit better. I guess it's left him round here, about here somewhere.
Left turn.
He does drive me a bit nuts, though, Yoda. Admittably, he's a bit.
Finished our journey, yes. Help you later.
He's funny initially, don't get me wrong, but it just gets you a bit. It just gets a bit grindy over time. But this event is kind of close to my heart. It's basically the Pink Ribbons. For you guys that aren't aware, it's cancer awareness, breast cancer awareness especially. But it kind of covers main. You know, they use the money which they utilise towards just general cancers and all together. Now, the reason why it sits so close to my heart is over a year ago I lost my mum to cancer. I'm not going to go into details on how it all happened because it would be opening up a whole can of worms for myself. But fundamentally it really turned my world upside down, and I miss her every day to this day. And you know, when I saw that the event was on and the money that SCS are charging for this, the skins and that, is directly going straight to the charity, not to SCS's back pockets, but the charity. And it's raising awareness to for anyone, or for everyone that's not aware. Oh, wow, look at the Goodyear blimp spin around. What the charity is all about. And I think you know, it just
Turn right.
it helps. Though I'm not now. This is what something I'm gonna. Some of you guys are gonna hate me for saying this. I'm not a big fan of charities. The reason why I'm not a big fan of charities I'll always give money to someone that's on a. Oh, I took that a bit wide. I'm on the wrong side of the road. I need to be on this side. I think I need to turn here. Do I need to turn here? No, need to keep on going right. Ignore me. Reason why I'm not a big fan of charities is because now for the charities, this is not all charities. It's just I'd say the large majority of the big charities. Now, most money, say give £1 to any particular charity, a certain percentage of that, now it depends on most different charities have different percentages, but a lot of them, at least 40%, I'd say 40 to 75% of your money you give goes back to administration fees, quote unquote administration fees.
The force we must follow.
And once I found that out, I found that didn't sit too well in my belly, so to speak. And it purely was just paying for people that then go around and then knock on your door just to raise money, more money, to pay for more people to walk around on you. And I know there's people that do it voluntarily, they don't get paid to do it, but I know a lot of people work on commission as well. They get commission for each person they sign up. They get a commission for that. So that doesn't, I don't agree with that. And okay, it's the only way they could, you know, this is the horrible thing about this world, and I'm not painting everyone with the same brush, but a lot of people don't necessarily do voluntary work. They obviously they don't have the time. Two, you know, they don't have the energy for whatever reason because they're too busy with work. Three, you know, because they're not getting paid for it. Now there are some people out there that do it and do it voluntarily, you know, work in these shops, charity shops, whatever, for free. I've done it once myself, I think I did it over summer. You know, and they're quite good, these charity shops. If you do go and do voluntary work, obviously you're doing voluntarily, so they try and work around what sort of hours you can give. Not in all cases, but in a large majority, again, do that, because obviously they recognise that you're doing it for free, so they obviously want to sort of work around what you got, and then obviously it just gives them extra support for the paid ones that actually work there for and getting paid for doing it. They can rotate hours around that way, so they can utilise the paid employees, different hours or whatever. But it's just, like I said, it didn't. I don't know if it's is this a roundabout ahead?
Third exit in
Yeah,
the
is there a
roundabout.
round?
We must take.
I'm going to stay on this lane, although I should really be over the middle. Stay there, VW.
A good idea.
Now the paint scheme isn't the same colour as the trailer. Now I did actually buy it. You can actually customise the trailers to fit the pink paint skin as well. Well, the ribbon paint skin as well. Now I don't know if that's part of the paid for DLC. I believe, from what I can understand, it's just a free DLC for the trailer side of it, and then the skin pack is part of the. But don't quote me on that. This is something I quickly read on their blogs. And once you completed the events, once you completed your own personal goal, you get 1 achievement, and I think you get some little Steam items, like some extra extra bits to put on your dashboard, I believe. I'm not 100% sure. I saw the event and I just thought, yeah, okay, it might not necessarily be raising money for the council, which my mum passed away from, but it's going to be sort of like fielding research towards that general area of cancer, because it's all cancer's cancer at the end of the day. It works in the same way, no matter what part of the body it affects you. But as I was saying, going back to the charities, I'll give what I can when I see someone raising money on the street, but I don't sign up to these monthly donation schemes, purely for the reasons, like I said before, the fact that they make money from that, and then they sell the information on as well, which they claim they don't, but of course they do. I know legally they're meant to keep it private, the data protection, but because the way that the auditors work, they'd say, oh well, we haven't sold any of this information on, but then they could secretly sell it on to another charity without disclosing, and the other charity can then go, well no, these are the people that signed up to us, or we found their name by random searches or whatever. I'll leave it at that for speed. I don't want to go too quickly. So I know these are limited out to 55 anyway, so because it is the external contracts. How it works for you guys that aren't aware yet, it works on external contracts. Now I bought I bought the trailer. I bought a trailer, skinned it with the same colour schemes as I've got on my truck at the moment. Now incorporated my own company colours into this colour scheme, because it gives you that option. It just leaves obviously the decals on the side as the same sound. What you get, in fact, if I show you, if I quickly pause here and then go to a truck dealer, where are you? Dealers. Again, I'll just pick one up at random. Buy online. Should work with this stuff as well. Configure. Go over to paint jobs and scroll down. You've got two colour options. You've got this one, two decal options. You've got this one here with the pink ribbon, and it comes in this colour type, and then you've got like the full out pink. I was going to go for that, but then when I saw the trailers that the external contracts are mainly this colour, I could have painted my truck to match that, but I decided not to. I wanted to try and incorporate my colours into it, but as you can see, you can customise and change colours on both if you so wish. You've even got, I think that's the pink, these two here, that's also one as well, which is again colour changeable. Just spotted that. Oh no, that actually changed the decals as well. These two, I think that just keeps the colour the same by the looks of it. Let's have a quick look. Yeah, so the decals stay the same, but the colour of the actual paint changes. But that one changes the colour of the decals if you so wish as well. So you've got those three options for it. Again, that's the paid side of it. The trailer side of it, if I show you, and I'm not 100% sure if it's free or not. Let's go to trailer purchase. I'm pretty sure it is. I think trailers are free, but the skins, so I just customise configuration quickly, and then go to paint jobs, and as you can see, you've got the free again. So you've got this one, and that one. Again, colours are changeable, all of them, so you know you can change it to however you wish. That is an option for you. So you can go to full hog. I just found, I don't know if I need to turn here. No, I don't. I just found that there was no cargo. I bought the trailer, attached it, went to go and look for some cargo. Might just be this part of the map which is a bit thin to the ground when it comes to cargo. Don't quote me on it. There might be other parts of the map which will allow you to use the cargo part of it. I know there's, like I say, there's a community goal and then there's a personal goal. I believe, I forget what the rulings are, how many kilometres you have to drive or how many deliveries you have to make. As I say, I just know it expires on the 20th of October. So bear that in mind. You can still do the community event stuff without the skins. You can still do that if you don't have the funding to buy the skins. You don't have to. You know, the community event would just be natural colours. The standard, well, it won't be the standard in-game colours, but it'll be the event paging. I was trying to show you actually. If I go job market, external contracts. See, that's what you'll get if you haven't bought any of the paid DLC. You'll just get the standard colours. What I've pretty much got on the back of the trailer right now, actually. I'm going to try it back now. I'll take a thimble in a minute, so you guys can check it out as well. So, in fact, we get one once we get round this corner. But that's, you know, my thoughts aside to how I feel about charities. You know, they do good work. The ones that do good work, it's just the ones, it's the whole administration fees that always got me with charities. But my thoughts aside, you know, if you guys are thinking about getting a DLC, you know, at least, you know, some of the money is going to go to a good place. I can't guarantee it's all money. Well, I know SCS are giving all the money to the charity, but what the charity does with it, that's what I'm saying. Whether it goes to the right causes. But anyway, I digress. Photo mode I need. But don't let my opinion influence what you're thinking about doing, whether you're thinking about buying it or not. You know, do it. If you want to buy it, then for a good cause, then do it. If you think I'm, you know, a bit of a pig-headed person for thinking what I think about charities, then again, that's your opinion. And again, if, like I say, in the past I've worked for charity shops, you know, and I've always toyed about doing, like, I've seen sponsored walks and stuff like that, which you can take part in. You know, that has gone through my mind. But they've always been at times, and looking at dates, they've always been at times that always either clash with work, mainly just work, because I can always put other commitments aside, whether it's YouTube or anything else. But it's typically always clashing with work, so that's why I haven't done any for a while. But I'm sure, you know, if I asked my employee and tell them what the situation is with it, I'm sure they'd give me the day off or give me the hours off I need for it. But again, I wouldn't want to just like impose that on my employer. or my management especially. And they have their own, our company has our own charity which we raise for us as Alzheimer's awareness. Which is again another brutal disease. There's lots of them out there. It's brutal. Alzheimer's robs you of your memory. There's lots of things that can literally destroy you from inside out. But when I saw the paint scheme side of it, going off topic, well, still on Euro Truck, when I saw the paint scheme, I kind of got me thinking actually. I started thinking, how could I utilise, because I quite like this colour, it was actually growing on me, the colour I chose. Because it's still got incorporated purple, it's just got another couple colours still in it. And I was sitting there thinking, how could I go about getting this colour, or getting my skin to work with this colour? I know it's doable, because I've seen it doable. I just don't know how to do it. I know how to do basic colours onto a skin, but I don't know how to make it so it's colour changeable. Cruise control on just to wind it down a little bit. Yeah, it's still got 54. And I was sitting thinking, how can I do that? I'll have to see if I can get around it, if I can find time and do some research into that. I know, again, I haven't been doing many videos for this. I've done a couple, well I did one for Farm Simulator. I've been pretty busy, work, looking after my dad, all that other stuff. All the stuff that where life gets in the way of everything. And it's like getting the time pegged down to do a Let's Play on anything. It's been pretty tricky lately. But I'll leave it at that. I hope you guys and girls enjoyed the episode. If you did, please feel free to like. If you didn't like it for any reason at all, please feel free to dislike. But leave comments either way down below, so at least then I know how to improve in the future. If you know anyone else that may also enjoy watching this, guys and girls, please feel free to share. It helps me out a lot, and I don't mind you sharing. And if you're new to my channel and see future episodes of this or anything else I'm working on, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notifications bell so then you're aware as soon as I upload a new video. I'll see you in the next one. TTFN. Wrong button.